The discovery was just amazing, and we're still amazed.
Dr. Mark Frederick and Dr. Will Barrett from Indiana State University have conducted a nationwide study on college students since 2005.
We started the research on the uniLOA, the University Learning Outcomes Assessment. We're very interested in how students are learning, where students are learning, what kind of experiences are helping them with learning.
Critical thinking, self-awareness, communication, diversity, citizenship, membership and leadership, and relationships. So those are the 7 domains we measure for growth.
Instead of looking at GPA and graduation rates, the study measured skills needed for careers and life after college.
We didn't know what we would get back. We're still looking at the results saying, this is just incredible.
Their results found that student athletes learn and grow faster than other college students, much faster.
When we look at growth, it's literally twice the rate of non-athlete students. That's something it's significant.
I will admit I was the first resistant person. I checked and I looked at the data, I looked at the raw data.
The results came from surveys of 200,000 college students nationwide. Of those students, the data of 1,200 student athletes were analyzed. Then they conducted another analysis report with triple the number of student athletes.
Those are adequate enough numbers to be comfortable with the findings. And our first report and the second report were virtually the same in terms of our findings.
They wanted to hear the reaction and perspective from the NCAA, so they shared their findings with officials at NCAA headquarters in Indianapolis.
Our first meeting with the NCAA, when we shared the results, they said, we're overjoyed, but we can't let something like this out because it's too good, because people are going to be suspect.
But the NCAA had nothing to do with these studies. Frederick and Barrett are independent researchers from ISU and don't have any ties to athletics.
I was one of the people that was not a big fan. I didn't quite understand why we had athletics on campus. I looked at the data and I have been converted. This is one of the shining spots on campus. Student athletes do better, and even though we look down on them, and we'll probably do that for a little while until the data comes out.
The data from the study is now coming out to the public for the first time ever. Indiana State University's College of Education asked us to be the first media outlet to report on the results, and now Dr. Frederick and Dr. Barrett are going national with their findings.
Not a whole lot of people know the work we've done and the results. This is our first presentation to the broader community. Our hope is that higher education institutions across the country will stop shaking their finger and at intercollegiate athletics and falling for the urban legends of dumb jock and the like.
Frederick and Barrett also hope their findings will encourage universities across the country to determine exactly why student athletes are learning so much faster than other college students.
I want to challenge every academic affairs professional, every university president to say, look, your athletes are doing this. You need to get your data on your athletes. Then you need to figure out why other parts of the campus are not doing as well. The question now is, what is it that athletics is doing?